The first recording didn't go well, the second recording I didn't actually record. So here we go. Let me try and catch you up on what I was just saying to you, even though I wasn't saying it to you. I really need to learn about this whole press the record button before you talk. Silly me. But change of scenery, guys. Where am I? I'm in Barcelona. I'm actually doing a HYROX tomorrow. I wanted to do a HYROX like later this year, but the impulsive side of me just couldn't say no. And with sunny weather, here we are. So I booked a flight to Barcelona and I'm signed up for the HYROX to do tomorrow. The weather is glorious. I'll show you around. My favorite mirror. The lighting is just unreal. So now let me go update you about my trip here. Best flight ever, you know. They saw me come in with my guns, and they were all like, do you know what you look like? You look like. So we are going to put you in the emergency exit area so that if the plane crashes you can rip that door off and save everyone's lives. No, actually wasn't the case. I mean, I got moved there, but I got moved there because I was just in front of there and there was no one else to move. But I thought it was quite funny. Emergency exit area which has so much leg room. I'll show you how much leg room. There's no one next to me, so it was a whole row free to me, lots of leg room, window seat, absolutely amazing. So I actually thought I'd book this through. I thought it was British Airways. It was Vueling through British Airways. So the snobbery in me was a little bit like, this isn't British Airways when I actually turned up. But it was really nice, the people were lovely. I had the best flight there. I enjoyed that. And then also, so I had to, for the first time, go through the EES machines. I can't tell you what it actually stands for, but you know what I mean, those machines when you go to Europe. And I was like panicking about it, didn't know where it was. I actually got to the airport really, really early. I'll say earlier, like 8:30. My flight was actually at 12:10, but I got to the airport at 8:30 because I wanted to check in, go through security, chill for a little bit, have some like food, leisure time, coffee, whatnot, and then do those machines because I wasn't sure like where they were, if there would be queues or anything. But then actually, a lady told me that those machines are actually on the other side, so I couldn't actually do it until I got to Barcelona, and that was actually a breeze. Literally just walk through, before baggage claim, they're all lined up. It's literally a simple, easy process. Scan your passport, done, dusted, and through to baggage, and then to arrivals. But backtracking on that, about me arriving at the airport at like 8:30. I got to the airport at 8:30, walked through all the terminals, found my boarding gate. So I was supposed to have online booking check-in, which is what I normally do anyway. But for some reason, like there was a glitch on their system and they said they couldn't do it. They refunded me for that extra, you know, thing that you pay for so that you can check in online. But they couldn't do it online, so I'd have to actually do it at the airport. Problem was, check-in, it wasn't available until 10:10. Wow, 20 to 10 in the end is what I actually ended up queuing up and doing it in. But the board was saying 10:10. So I basically was walking up and down until I was able to check in. And then I was like panicky because I was like, oh my God, I've got to do those machines. Now I've only got 2 hours and I've got to go through security. But actually security was a doddle. No one was really there. I mean, not many people fly on a Wednesday to Barcelona. So it was actually pretty chilled. On the weekends, it might be a bit more hectic. But yeah, absolutely effortless airport trip, effortless flight. And then I pre-booked a taxi through bookings.com to pick me up, which they just met me at arrivals. Got in a nice fancy car. I'll insert some clips here. And then they dropped me off here, checked in here. All good and dandy. I actually became a member of the Hampton Hotel because that's where I am. which is 5 minutes from the HYROX place, because I wanted to actually be closer to the HYROX place than I did the centre of Barcelona, because I can go to the centre of Barcelona on Friday, like of my own leisure. But I didn't want to be late for the HYROX thing. I didn't want to be stressing about trying to get there, or taxis or traffic, or figuring out the logistics of that. So I'm about a 5-minute walk from the HYROX place, which I will sort of investigate maybe later. Might go get a coffee or something to eat and investigate that. Oh yeah, I became a member because I've got one of my events that I've got later on this year. I've got at a Hamptons in a different location, so I thought I'd just become a member. So I became a member, and they gave me, what is this? We're going to blindly open this together, because we just okay. Oh, this is very needed right now, because I need like some sugariness. So got some nice Maltesers, I think they are. They're kind of cute. And then I've got 2 bottles of water, which are needed. So I think there's a fridge, so I'm just going to go put this in the fridge. You can watch me if you like. And then obviously I've got coffee and tea here. The coffee doesn't look great. I think I'm going to buy coffee out. I'm not really sure yet, because I need to see if I want to venture out. But yeah, that is all I need to update you on. So I will catch you in a little bit. Right, I'm back. I went on a little outing and I found a supermarket to get some essentials. I think I went overboard. I don't need all of this, but I was like, oh, just in case I do, I will buy it, because this is what I do in life. So I got a bottle of water, because you know I need to be hydrated for my HYROX, and I'm probably going to need to be hydrated after, and I might be so dead that I don't want to go anywhere. And if I don't want to go anywhere, at least I've got water. So I'll get those in the fridge. I don't really know what brand that is. They look the best, so we'll just pick them up. And then coffee, because I don't like the coffee that's here. And I know I can get coffee at breakfast downstairs tomorrow, but I'm like, what if I want more coffee before my HYROX or something? At least I have the option to have it. Probably didn't need this many. I probably could have just got a sachet or something, but when you go around the supermarket that you don't really know, you kind of just grab stuff. Then I got some crisps, because I was like, what if I fancy eating something savoury and I don't have anything savoury? Bananas, because I am going to need bananas, so I'm going to eat one today and then eat one tomorrow. There's no guarantee there's bananas downstairs with breakfast tomorrow morning, so I just wanted to make sure so I don't cramp. I have some bananas. Actually, I might not eat one in the morning. I might keep one as a snack for HYROX, which will probably be in the morning, afternoon-ish. Anyway, so we've got those. And then I was like, oh, but I'm going to need some chocolate. I'm going to need some chocolate. So we've got some good old Twix. And then these just look too good, so I had to just go get some strawberries. So yeah, so I think that's a good little, oh, and I bought a bag for life with Barcelona on it, so I can take it home and then use it as a souvenir-y thing. But yeah, that's what I've just done. Just went out, literally. I had an idea of where it was, because also the taxi drove past it, so I was like, I think I'll just go in that direction, and I found it, and I found a huge mall, shopping centre. Found one of those that had like H&M, Zara, like loads of shops, Pandora, everything, like JD's, literally everything that you could want. And I was like, I don't really want to be shopping, because I don't really want to buy anything. So I just walked around it all just to see what was about. I have got some snips in here of just little bits that I did film when I was there. I don't want to be too much on my phone, because it is my first night here and I don't really know the vibes of people around. So I went and walked around, and then I saw whatever it's called. What is the supermarket called? What is it called? went upstairs by accident at the start, and then that was like wrong, because I just had like loads of, and I'll show you the clip, like loads of basic like random shit that was not food. I didn't realise I had to go downstairs, but I did end up going down the escalator, walking around, and then going, oh, that's the food part. So I did go in there, and obviously, as you can see, I got some food. What's it called, like Care Fours or something? I'll put a little snippet of the name here, because I can't remember it right now. All of this is in Spanish, so I don't know. And then, yeah, that's that. Oh, and then I also, as you would have seen earlier in my little antics around the airport, I saw this and I was like, my protein, I've got to go get some, just in case I want that. So I've got plenty of snacks for today and tomorrow, and I'm going to get breakfast in the morning, so I won't starve. And there is food over there. I need to just double check what dinner time is, because obviously Spanish people eat at different times. I think like they close for food, but then maybe in the tourist areas they won't close for food between something and something, but I can't remember what those times are. I am going to need food before I go to bed. I just don't know. Like, I'm not starving now, so I don't want to go out and eat a full meal. But at the same time, I did want to try that pasta place that's meant to be a 3-minute walk away. So I might do that. But it is so hot out there, and I'm not dressed for the heat. I should have bought like a dress or something, but before I left, it was like meant to be raining, so I was like jeans. I even bought a waterproof coat. Tomorrow I will go through my bag with you when I'm obviously getting ready for HYROX and tell you what I actually bought with me, or I'll do it later, don't know. But anyway, I basically just have these jeans. This is what I'm going to be wearing, and then I've got like kind of like a cute little outfit tomorrow, but I still think it's going to be too many layers. But tomorrow's I'm not wearing it tomorrow. I'm wearing HYROX tomorrow. The sightseeing day the next day is, I've got a cute little outfit for that, but I might get too hot, so that's fun. But I can always buy an item of clothing if I choose. Right, so now I'm going to go out to a restaurant that I want to go to. It's like carby, it's like pasta and pizza and stuff. Yes, okay, when in Spain, maybe not the best thing, but I feel like I need that fuel for tomorrow. So I'm going to go out, hopefully it'll be open and stuff, but I'm going to check it out and I'm going to eat there. I will semi-take you along with me when I'm there, show you what I've eaten. And then I'm going to come back, and then I'm going to faff about with prepping my stuff for HYROX, figuring out time, where things are, and the route, because obviously the map's being sent out. So I just need to like memorize the map, how many loops I need to do, things like that, and just kind of do that. And just, yeah, mentally get ready for tomorrow. So let's go. It was open, and I did do a little stalk like a few times at different times to see if it was open. It says it's open on Google, but it wasn't open, so I had enough. I walked around the mall area and was just not best pleased with the choices that there were on offer for food, and it was just super busy, and at this point I'm just overstimulated and tired and kind of time's ticking. I need to sort out my HYROX stuff, learn the route, have a shower, get into pajamas, chill. So instead I decided to obviously go and get some food from the supermarket instead, just because I need to eat and I need to go to bed because I'm doing a HYROX tomorrow. So yeah,